Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence.
I'm offering myself for public office at this time because I appreciate the enormity of the task ahead, owing to the level of damage that has been done to our country by this government. And I also know that such a mountainous task requires a steady, unifying, and experienced hand to build the Ghana we want together. And as I said, this is no time for experimentation. Ghana at this time does not need a try-me-too leader. Our country at this time urgently needs a leader with an unwavering desire to get things done in a no-frills, no-thrills, business-like manner. Not one enamored with slogan.
Live studio, I see Rad Daniel Kwesi, Ashama.
Not Ashama. Flat. Yeah.
Ashama.
Yeah.
Ashama.
Yeah.
Anyway, former MP for Boom, Muamunim Boom, no, Cecil Kofi Adams, the MP, Honorable Queen Asteria Ansah, former Central Regional Minister, is here. Then Leslie Donko, Ebet join here. Chief Biney, a former national organizer, also will join us in the studio. Chairman, Chief Akwaba.
Yeah.
Shatta. Boko there.
Ready that chair.
Finciapa.
I feel commotion.
And then the force at Chuaba.
I tell you.
You went from down there far. Honorable Ashama.
Openi.
Ashama.
Yeah.
We don't be back as Ashama.
And friend Ashama is so many.
Ashama. But I say,
oh, me krum kasao.
Okay.
Inti manchero I say,
oh.
I say, it's a bit to me at the omichi. Can you chase them?
Can you chase them? Okay. Ashama.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
About you say I can now. No. We are the Guans.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And Fred Agbanyo.
Also for Akpafu area from that
Akpafu, but Munya some one
Guans. Yeah.
Munya
more Guan district. NIO Jessica. Municipal.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We share border. And Guan communities be what we the acquire visa the come to me like Brani.
Yeah.
You come to front you and new biker, old biker.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Guan is embedded in Guan district is embedded in part of Jessica.
But quick one, let me ask you this question. Sir, Omuni MP, how do the people feel?
Openi Ansah na memambo enu ma mi mfa ncha ema etiefo ni nyina ena meda nyankopon se ndem ma sha ma tiu dia chewa 25 years na Bobie Ansah. Oh my god no munya boni disa na we pie wa cry fam say oh nti mi bom pa say one day me sha last me ba hano pa na oni omuzi we am say oh in the ndra ti ona me nia chief friend so ndem mi mran so Mbabe shout there. Me program cry.
That's it.
In fact, asembisa ubisa there. Eyasema eye asifem pa. Ama mi di MPP aban na nado dankwa kufa doni jemensa hu yaw pap. Bobie, niye wom ni say I'm a former member of parliament. Ena minim adia constituency bi ewo MP ebe tumie de asisa ada nipa baako ana nipa mienu abrabo as at the time ebia nipa no opese onko university onisika. We are not talking about free SHS here. As at the time nipa no pese onko technical university. Brilliant boy, brilliant girl. Ebia ni papa nisika. Ni last hope NMP. Ni last hope. I just say yes, and nukre ohwaka and he say ye area hon asika phone free ho. Omundoso. Do you get it right? Into obi ko to abama MPA. Onim se ni last no.
I see.
And no near nukra me kachero. Me ankasa me kachero because I've had that experience. Me wo parliament no. Na me constituent ni mami edie so abepie wo parliament. Say ni baba e wo Ukraine. Oye doctorate course. Final year. Ni sika sang. Omu be deport no. Old lady ebe buku to jo minimum parliament eso. So take it at this particular time. Nana doni Jemensa any hohwe MP amewu eskimi salfo. Say omunya MP. And they are sitting down MPP 40 ho esre as a bibi ansi okroma.
Hono so MPP for bi okromo.
Yes. Ghana funny MPP for na do omu say your human rights advocate no. Omu nyina ti ho ti say bibi ansi. E de na si ye. Ye be ko 2020 elections. And omu si ye create new constituencies ni district.
Yeah.
Ekoswa in June July no. The current ambassador to America, Ghana's ambassador, Howard, what was the name? Oh, America says here. No, local government minister.
Alima Mama, okay.
And I say, Sanyama Muyenu Samrenu, Mumbetimia create constituency ama Southwest if you are breaking them up. Because formally they form part of our constituencies.
Okay.
They form part. And as some rare musimu wa can you create or catch me say no be from ye be create e be do July August na ya create July August do ya create Jimen Samba Parliament on the committee of a whole ye bisa no question the chairman of the committee no wa ma Jimen Sa Ansah question. I am telling you as a personal person with a personal experience and authority upe ubisa honorable Helu Hohwe MP, this same issue. We gang up to let her tell us how they are going to manage this SAL issue. Wamamwe, anodini wigi di pie. Yeti hosa ye kodru November. Yebeko abatonu. Oma Jemensa yo enuntina constitutional instrument asema ebanu. Essential wiye. Pa. Jemensa Subanti said Busma Kutre. I'm saying this with authority because of what she did to the South people. Into Makacha say young campaign, but that time Kofi Adams are winning me that. Yeah. So but I'm supporting to campaign. I just say easier my information say South people should be added to Bwem na yen to abaneyi MP. Into ya campaign mi ye campaign balolobi ashambi honi nyina. Sanya NDC be winning. On the 6th of December 2020, Jimensa with her wig. I announcement to say Sal for no moon to parliamentary aba. Na presidential kwano betu. So can you trust that woman today? Not me at the way. Into Sal for Akpafu, Central Coffee, Lolobi, Likpe. They don't have MP. They don't have MP. So the parliament as it is today under a lawyer is not complete because there is a section of Ghanaians who are not represented. But Jemensa is sitting down there saying nothing about it. Until 4 years down the lane, where are they going to get their MPs common fund? What arrangement has been made for these people?
I'm not sure, Kraso, they will add them.
No, they've not added them. They just leave them ajar. They leave them ajar. 4 good years down the lane. MP ni ho. Representative ni ho. Nyamuya o parliament ni na omunte. But party nkuma mu call press conference in Rano. Senyo omu ankasa self-interest no mu esikinu. Did you ask this question? at your iPad make almost ask him NDC out. Mu bisa nsem bisa we. Dia na Jemen sanka kyerɛ mu. Senya mu afu ene mu anu na mu dinam. You should ask questions that concerns Ghanaians, not on electoral victory only. They didn't. Inti Bobie, yeti as a say no. South people don't have any representative. No be there some free. Free. They don't have a representative. And everything is cool. Sanka MPP for Inka MPP for Kromha Unda. That is why we are asking whether some people are thinking say they are better than some people as Ghanaian citizens. Inka Unda. Ufisa some we see what Chebi Yeveda.
David.
Aha. No obedient eba. Oh, I know they who here. That is nonsense. That is no, because they have clearly destroyed somebody's life. That is what it means. Because so one child school fees in university 1 year, you cannot go until bisa manu yinunu.
Honorable Sata, let me ask you this question. And some your main ones, no, so somewhere. Is it man? Either Saturday or Sunday. And not last week Friday. No, last week Friday. And I mean, we say Elekem Kotoko a posty a DB. I've forgotten about the name. Market Biwo Cape Coast, the Central Region of Babia. You say Omobubu Market Negu from say Omob ABC Amam. Is it 2 years after 3 years in it? Nothing is happening. And I have a chrono. I am so Cape Coast around the Wawa baby.
Then what I know, the American Kakrani Biwa. I'm not too much.
I am Biwa no infa.
Biwa before Cape Coast. Biwa like in my constituency.
Oh, okay.
Minim I don't think so. But I will see. We see.
I can't talk. Me free.
I don't know which market you're talking about in Central.
Yeah, because me free in the page, and me kaye. But there are other similar projects in Central Region and the idea. Yes, so omudo monsaka kan janisa it true. Aya if I krobea. Anafu Cape Coast Anafu Cape Coast Anafu market.
Yeah.
Unimo.
Oh yeah. Ufampo anu so if you get to Cotonou.
Kotokraba.
No, that's not the baby Cotonou one here.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. On the side, no. Just behind in quantity. On one or Cape Coast Pano. There used to be this nightclub. Nightclub lady. It's there. It's just around the city center.
Oh, okay.
Business city center.
Oh, okay.
They obubu them marketing in, I think it was in 2018.
Wow.
Till today.
Wow.
Till today. Just behind the Barclays Bank. Say. I don't put the infant on a market. Me, I just compared that one to General Hospital. I mean, look, you see, this government, look, back there, Obiani government, owo abadai there, owo ba oju no there, like, fantifu oju fan abadai, every
nightclub, no, so I'm friend Big Apple.
Big Apple, yes, just be around Big Apple.
Later number friend Jet Nightclub.
Jet Nightclub, yeah.
I want to grow.
I tell you, yeah, big ups.
Yeah. Okay, so pictures on the Facebook page, and it's a sad one anyway.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you know you don't have money, into a one kasa fear eti. Nasa ipede isi fufuro na inyisika oho ebubu abotumi isa, you don't touch it, because the people would like to be in that old market than they be dada ho.
because we were getting into 2020. Because we end this for a year. Kotokraba marketing was an Afro marketing also pedo year and that kind of thing. You know, it's just something to score points and equalization.
Political point.
AC Kotokraba market. I'm see an Afro market. But master say what grew onto her. Don't go and play with the people.
And to ambubu here no ready for normal fine.
Oh, it was scatter into Wokokan into Selko Kotokraba CCI on the streets. You can't drive through Kotokraba.
Wow.
You can't because the I mean that is the only way they survive. Until at the end of the day, either they come on the street to sell or stay home to starve. Into one so into what pair them Kotokraba area honey baby na waka share kakra wodi e won mango. But me I believe there, if you are not ready, don't touch it. If you are not ready, don't touch it. Because this government have the penchant of that particular thing. They don't care. Look, this is a government that doesn't care. They don't care. Me sometimes so these people, do they really care about Ghanaians? Accra FM. Apart from they themselves, they don't care about anybody else. Share I hear Krano those times say around Bachuna those towards the Rasta road Ediko Tebibiano Teshi Tebibiano sometime before Lekma came say Obi Yara La because a straight road.
Okay.
But you I don't know whether it's an or be another say waboho idio in fact if we say we don't know because you know, I mean, do you have feelings for the people around La? Break down the main hospital there. How many years?
4.
And you know one funny thing, that place wasn't even dilapidated though.
Really? Is that the Omokano?
It wasn't dilapidated. But I mean, when you go to the beach there, or that's where you pass to Tawala. It's there. Look at the end of the. Oh, Master, what are you talking about? People were there. They were still using it, and yet there it was posing any danger to anybody. No, it was there. But say, oh yeah, fair there. Oh, you want to facelift it? I mean, it's well and good, but the plans are all that wasn't the plan, you know. And you watch the year they did all those things. They did all those things getting to the election.
Yeah,
you know, thinking there. They are coming to build it. So, Charlie, if we don't vote for them, maybe the next government will continue to enter about more. That is the game they played in 2019, 2020. That is the game they played. You know what? The Osaka project, just for you to think they are coming to do it. So, and I will say, because yes, Ghanaians, you know, so we have the attitude of not continuing some other people's projects. When they touch so many projects now, they use it as a bait. They intend the NDC for about one sort and there, you know. So that is the thing that they are selling, not because they want to build a thing. No, but how that is wickedness. We call it wickedness. It's different from starting a new project. That one we don't have a problem. If the project is new, your friend there will see. Hospital Labadifo, one more new land.
Yeah,
they are going to start. So if they finish before they will come and break this one down, maybe for another thing. Now, only the Inkobian and Kasao, but the existing one operating, they pulled the whole thing down. I mean, how wicked can a human being be?
Bobie, me see that some more can. That is one aspect of it. But maintenance actually pass. That is the scamming trend MPP for their DSika. Minya, Miss Regana for Nina, some de accountable renadu.
Yeah.
Because ye can say a comparison of project, you know, and yes, I about that move. Nana do abeji 455 billion busian, 455 billion, and only busia wajo. And Muhammad is 60 billion. Inti nka kwan bi ani wo say nka ye compare Mahama to Nanado Ejuma.
Can you so talk?
But then you ever seen say Nana Mahama Ejuma is 60 billion. Edo Swasi 455 billion. That is why we are asking for accountability. Now there no muye. Omu bobusa mi besi market no majisika. Market no mansi. Mi besi Lajran hospital no majisika. Say a man see maybe see trade fair for yabubu now majisika no madi. It is a scheming plan. It is a scheming plan.
Because when him say
yes,
when him say la hospital no.
Yes. Me want parliamentary approval loan.
Yes, my sources grab too.
Yes. And doctor the minister for health Akache say it was left with insurance. So it was a scheming planner. Into yebeji amala na ya jiskanu no mudi. In the corner coffee Kofroda regional hospital so musi. Me brabi o electrician. Omusi nyama kragu habo. Electricals nyama features no. Obi penisi card inti nyama no da so go. So it is a big scheme.
This was send me ato
big scheme.
Ato bechem.
Yeah.
I say if you Kwanta hospital so omo bufa sa eno moja.
Intinu one of mu blame MPs no they should be careful a bit because MP or the scanuma minister now. Do you get it right? Now I expect to say Udi or Pepa Bejisika kona koye juma no. Now she a juma matiti agu to say agenda 111. Mina she say no matiti agu. Into omu fasu na omu di esika. Who could say now you gave out $100 million for agenda 111. Do you get it right? Inti extra say fanu kra obianya fanu so obianya $700,000. Field na go say ejuma maye ohonu edu $700,000 ana into Manchester Canada a grand scheme led by Kenofureta and their chief patron Nanado. That is what they've done to us. That is what, because Ghanaians, this is not NDC, this is not MPP issue. We have to chase our 455 billion Ghana cedis.
That figure we,
yes,
MPP figure,
Ghana,
a figure, a real.
Yes.
So where?
A cow no a car, and NDC for car. Enyan pipi foka eye Ghana ni nyina nika ena nam ka wentina keno forata awra manfo pioto wo kwan wa je musika e kanu nti sika no e wo hin ena uyiri Ghana for individual bondholders. We must look for the money.
And very interestingly, Shatta, for you to come in no. Individual bondholders no. My own say pensioners na issue statement. Say omota mo say say to omoka, but it's not coming.
No, but you see, but do you think they have money to pay?
Omoska.
No, I'm coming. you see, obi mo ya in coffee work customer wo did no sometimes because me I know them. This they are stock in trade. Look, let me tell you one thing. If internet Alaji ABF say no kind also say about me shall not good afternoon. Show you me shade you na Ansah na ajedo good afternoon. Because they don't mean what they say. I'm telling you. Share the president, how can president look in the face of Ghanaians now? Honorable to forces there is going to be haircut, so people should get ready. Because of that, the president organized fellow Ghanaians. You know, there. That is no. If you listen to the English that he used, he said there will be no haircut in any form or order.
Yes.
Listen, look,
in any form
or order. He was emphatic.
Way, it will never happen.
Thank you. But look at what happened. 1 week down the line, Minister you offended Kenofurata said there will be haircut. Then Kenofurata was hauled back to Parliament. Not say haircut only for the international bondholders, the international borrowers. No, wash. Then 3 days late, 3 days on, they added the
pensioners.
No, the local bondholders.
Local, sorry.
You understand me? I mean, look, so everything that they are doing is to touch it and see the pulse of Ghanaians. In Obi Kande, Ghanaians, we've not been angry enough. Look, let me tell you one funny thing. You see this domestic, that kind of thing. Ghanaians, we understand things, oh. They came out clean and tell us, look, baby, I do sisiano. You do bodo on board. Inti Ghana for your pamucho, obi a yedu kediano, nyabutai kakra, na yebede, yebamon kakra. But you told them that they are not going to be affected. So they went to sleep. Then for you to just spring this surprise on them there, whatever be the case, they are going to be affected. I mean, that tells you how insensitive this government is. Their insensitivity has no bounds. Now it's not there. They don't think about you. All they think about is themselves. And even themselves in Punka MPP who understand it. Only the cabal. Master. Yeah, man.
All right. So we are talking about Professor Frimpong Boateng on Galamsey issues, the CI, and Ora Ferjan Akasafa, the new CI proposal. No, the roto no so another issue. But yan tackle with the CI, quick one, the CI on these issues about the guarantor system. Jane Mensah Akai in 2020, June 29, 2020.
That was an issue of importance to the registration process. That is the question of eligible documentation for proving one's identity as a Ghanaian. Indeed, CI 126 speaks to this question. CI 126 specifies the documents that each citizen of Ghana is required to present in order to be eligible to register as a voter. The required documents are a valid passport or a national identification card issued by the National Identification Authority. CI 126 further specifies that in an event that a citizen of Ghana does not have either of the above documents, he or she must present two guarantors who must themselves have registered under the current registration process to vouch for or guarantee the identity of the said person as a citizen of Ghana. We are aware that some concerns have been raised about the issue and the use of guarantors. We wish to acknowledge these concerns. We understand that it may seem like a burden having to find two registered persons to vouch for one's identity as a Ghanaian. And yet, it seems to us to be the lesser of two evils. Although it may take a little bit more of your time and that of your guarantors, it will ensure that only persons who are Ghanaian and of 18 years old are listed on our voters' register. Guaranteeing of identity through the use of guarantors is actually not a new phenomenon in Ghana's voting procedures. This system has been with us since the beginning of our democracy, as the framers of the law anticipated situations in which Ghanaian citizens might, for legitimate and unavoidable reasons, be unable to prove or provide documentation to prove their citizenship. May I crave your indulgence, ladies and gentlemen, in presenting you with available data on the numbers of persons who have in the past been registered using guarantors as follows. In 2014, 928,540 persons were registered as voters. Of this number, 82.2% of registered voters used the guarantor system. In 2016, 1,046,067 persons were registered as voters. Of this number, 92.5 used guarantors. In the continuous registration process in 2016, 37,929 persons were registered. Of this number, 93.1% used guarantors. In the referendum.
All right, so I'm right back to the studio. The new CI and matters are rising. Now this is Jane Mensah. In 2020, this is the woman who stood firmly and defended a guarantorship. That Obi bet me a guarantee ama Obi. Inipa me no omo registered that can be guarantors. And she said something in her statement that is very profound. That the guarantor system will ensure that only Ghanaians ena omudin ebeko ye voter register nimo. Now this same woman is coming to Parliament with a new CI claiming that guarantorship no ema eye ahoho eni ananafo eba ye voter register nimo. And this is Jane Mensah for you. I hope the Kennedy Japan Marizi and other issues more to Mamisha same free honorable Ashamaso. Honorable
Opinion
on CI.
On CI me that was.
Here we are.
CI that was it. Opinion Bobie. She me hu Jane Mensah me tiasi nipa kro pa ye friend sir. Because opinion she said in the year 2016, I the guarantor aye juma. NDC Mahama wakunyaso. Mahama organize election through Charlotte say. MPP for fasu a winning election. Oma winning election. Say yeah NDC for a compile register. Omusi dear number register. You use that register to win election in 2016. Yeah, ko 2020. Ena ye catch us say oh, say na Ghana si kono. Sika eniho. Intinu yesre wa. Say no. Say o say NDC for na compile register. Register no e wa wakache. Wo de na pipa mu dia obe ye free mu no. Ye free na yen save ye sika no. Na fa organize election. Na wa ye limited registration. Enu na wudi na asemu ba say o si there be oba be ye very robust be compile very robust register obe kwa koton fide obe etumi achi weni echiwa ne weni ko sia ni eyelashes ni nyina dia kachem Jane Mensah me nyosa o si there be obe ye robust one e dia maye watu 2060 register no atwene na wa efufo Bobie Ansah na beba nitty-gritty skra no. Unim se sika ye ma Jane Mensah 2020. Some 5 years are register ni wenyina onya bu hunkunta. Have you seen her audited report? No.
Hey, what's what can say more?
You have not seen it. Ye di ka tu kaso. In Crawford where omo plan. Ye ma sika wa compile register. 80 million plus. Brabebu akunta na yenhwe senia udi ya de no mfidie no senia utoye no de na ekochema up to now emaye but na nado oye president ni kenoforiata the axis George no a former prime minister for UK no your friend said during the Iraqi war
Tony Blair
or Frank Crawford is the axis of evil. Okay.
Tony Blair. I remember.
These are the axes. We them are 5 and Kaho.
Yeah.
Jane Mensah, Kenofureta Nanado. The axis. Any Baumia shall say umbrella diano. And no imagine you this kama obawi. Now know the way the coy. Say oh yeah new CI. Etie from Israel Muntian ye. And NDC for say in your submission, say we need stakeholders no match with political parties. Inti wanu na oni omo ahia na NDC for nka ho. Do you get it right? And amafo jimu eka mi ka tretie for say in the year 2017 to 2020 NDC ni easy omayaka obiate ase. But after the 2020 elections no obiaka tre NDC wo yanga say aka champion for say munko sa meeting no. Now umbema ubeka last year the former general secretary of NDC chairman of the NDC in the Honorable Johnson Asedun Ketia, chairman general. Eka say easy amanu invitation say yenko IPAC meeting. General secretary kodru honu omusi time no asisan. But time omusi esadi yen meeting no oman friend NDC biom. Indian DC for MP susunu omusi yeti parliament say ho na beba be pass. Now tell us uni hwan mu na ehia. Indra, what to say, the minority parties in the outside parliament, ever kasa. But these are pertinent questions. Near NDC for on the floor of the house, and say, if you say your system is not robust, treye niya mantina u system no enye robust. Na ya ma wa approve no na kona koye. Do you get it right?
I do.
Because so usi enye robust, usi NIA de NIA, usi. So what is in the NIA? Who ni bi? The people swear off to the what?
Guarantors.
No, off of one of them take it off. No.
It's a normal oath, but they do the commissioner of oath.
The commissioner of oath, new word that we should say. I say on no in 2020, people swore off to his workers, EC workers, but NIA they swear off to the commissioners of oath. And I just say, oh, set is hard here. And your mensro, Yama approval no, now for commissioners of oaths no, now for Adi Woody no, now Kona Koye, Obanu si Devi, one who plan. Obanu si Devi. Do you get it right? Because there is guarantor system in the EC side and then guarantor system at the NIA side. Who see who they are no robust because your people are not commissioners of oath. And as I say, no, NDC for in parliament, they can say, let us give you the commissioners of oath who see there be into call NIA there. But you know, EC is a constitutional created agency.
Yeah.
Do you get it right?
Yes, I do.
Then when you come to NIA, it is a ministerial created. It is under Minister of Interior.
No, come back.
Constitution, you can say. Send a constitution, they are creating EC no.
Okay.
EC ka sembia parliament enia no kan. Enunti na nyomuye na no a from committee of a whole no. It is the process leading to the laying of the CI.
Yeah.
Inti CI normally, but they want to look at it before she come and lay. If there are problems, they solve it. But in the NIA is under Ministry of Interior and the Communication.
Okay.
Into the minister Nedisu, you are the landlord. Into Abamu send the landlord per se tenant to go and work under the NIA. That is idea here.
They say landlord is over to tenant.
The tenant to them. Now I hear tenant. Yes, here. Now we are asking the smaller parties question. Say, Mukonu, what did you ask him about this particular question? Samusima ko IPAC.
Yes.
In whatever no di mamu, in Kandra Muye press conference, you should have told us that you question her on this particular issue. And I'm where di mamu enunye nyomu kalizo oya pinisunya isip so oye. Mr. Ghana for any political parties, menfa upenkwa she say the interest of the nation is very important. Then the next one is say the locations say obibe free ni Krom ana village ako district capital. This is another question. NDC MP Sabisa. How do you think about that? Now the party in Kitwanu, they don't care. They don't have a representative there. In this and there, it has become the body of the NDC and the MPP MPs. And nothing and they catch on say, Afarija Susuka say, Yen your boy, Mami Wigi, Mami Jim Benson, don't cancel the guarantor system. Let it work. Echrese eya sifim na eye nwanwa say Ghana card nkwa na edibeye voter ID but in that Bobie unim say nkoda amuko SHS no they are asking them for their birth certificate.
Really?
Yes, it is on the prospectus. Birth certificate. But heavy some because in the court I can say birth certificate should not identify my child. Is that not what the court said? Yes. And as soon as I do passport, who can show passport? And then the guarantor system. It is a grand scheme. Launching. I am saying this on authority on what she did to South people during 2020 election.
Yeah.
Or Danina no, and they will change it or yes say because Anuntina and this Fakachon say whatever you are agreeing to put it on paper to become a record. We don't want to take your words for good. Entinu, you should write it. Add entinu muka sasem chirenu. Ebe to me about this. One say Jemensa ka say it is always the new entrant. Ena ever you see Omeye Ghana card nama. She can go back and say once the parliament have approved, all of us should go again and queue again and make a new card. Jemensa beka. Is it
not possible?
No, that's not what she's going to do.
No, I want it trim.
No, let me tell you the thing. She is not the one going to do that. They will have another Ramadan go to court, high court. And now they will say that everybody in the old register that use guarantor system, they are going to expound it. I mean, it's a game, like it will come back to, but it's a game of bonemu. And you're on your scheme.
Yes.
Why you into parliament approval? It's on where you need to. In Obiako High Supreme Court, there are. Say if that is the case, there, then all those who registered with the guarantor system should be expunged. Now, when you're there, so that is how she will not come out to say that.
Let's go.
So this is the issue. You say no. Obawe. Now, let's bring in the finance minister.
Yes.
Omudi mrika kitikiti finance minister so betumi atia. Oh, na no kra no watia 80 million. Aka 20 by the close of the submission that they know the 20 million come to become 100 million. And atu for sika kire Ghana for ni parliament say share. Papa wenu nidi de ka ata minister of finance ata de keno for ata no. Nidi de ka. Odi service providers scattered out $101 million. Ansah na 100 million asabe count. And until na car bank asizi a card. Among for register a card no go say we are not going to release until you pay us.
No, explaining ye.
NIA card or no. Car bank aje. Etrese so triaka Ansah no farmer Ghana for.
Really?
Yeah, that is and only 100 million ekoye. And only 100 million no na call ya Ansah na release cards no. And square pegs in round hole. Now somebody who is owing over 1.1 billion Ghana cedis to the service providers no. Now onyantia will now when me can edada onyantia and otia 100 million or say my payment arrangement. Ghana cannot be sitting on the payment arrangement. We should be seeing paying and responding to our payments always. Enter 246 certisadia kanofurata Jemensa emredia wombebre konako tua 1.1 billion. Utia we are you release the existing card mo bia. Now what bana ya shishe we fufro no na di amount. E just say kanofurata da ka say we will not go to the IMF in there wo hin. O see a man who e-levy yenko IMF in there your IMF or no negative there will be no haircut yanya haircut abruso individual bondholders no tio who the individual bondholders ka unyantiomu on the 13th February indra 13th March usibetia untia but to win 100 million ediakotiama card. It is a new schema. What to be your interest for not paying the individual bondholders by rushing to pay for the card, where they have been crying since last year June.
Very
NIA.
Fishy. Very fishy.
That is it. Indeed, that is why everybody. This is not an issue. Ghana for Miss Remu. NDC year was 6 million votes. MPP was 6 million votes. Floating voters never domiye. But sika sama ye kanu. Your money sika left, right, center. Papa we have fasikani nyina aseno 52.5 billion okaishi sikano ya humbe sinde Ya who be in there? Almost commercial bank. Ya G revenue.
But you know, I don't think that the parliament is not probing into that matter.
And no, they'll be sad. They will be sad. Almost Kenofurata, Auditor General said Kenofurata na ST up committee. Up to now, 52 point something billion. Nanka own to mean tia nkrofoika. Carl Bank for Nanka own to muka. Nkrofona disikanu. We phone kwa with these figures I'm mentioning. Minya husikanu pa de. Sa uka uti say me catch MPP some we are kronfoa. It is based on this. Send them me catch me say Omanya 52.5 billion. Then I will withdraw my statement. Na sa some no nyamba ye dia. We phone kwa Baumiana mufa. SY gold di ko Dubai. Butter trader ye nananum. The economic weak skid was shy gold. Bobie, Nyansa or Memu, Nyansa or Memu, Godo, ye the Akoto finished product, Educoton and what ever gukamu, ye poppy funa asa. Godo, gold that Queen Elizabeth to be pali to her. Ama UK, ye ye society, ye the economic management team chairman. I am Baumia, no, they are called Dubai, I call La Sula Laji oil a bread. These are the questions people are asking about the EC. Ansah na Omwankasa Omukane de Japan. I all catch a man for say, on one people from Mwako Fanny J for Abe register someone to about my MPP. No, they are rather accusing NDC say, young woman na foreigners, Diba Ghana. You listen to him. These are the people.
But sir,
these are the people.
But sir, issue about Niger for MPP for.
I know can guys say young friend. Na young friend. This is electoral criminals. Electoral criminals. Now nipa no adi bonya we ti say be for no be tra on channel osu. So one e ku ba mi wa no na ku ba we. These are the people we have in the helm of affairs. In Nyama Ebubo Banu, it is time for accountability, Bobie. Yeah. Accountability time in Obiabe Bubi Bia Hunkunta. One constituency, $1 million. Niwa Kunta Buobeba. Echrese, me $3.8 million. Ewo hawa kumsi akachi. Because 1 million every year for 4 years. Yeah. And $4 million. $4 million. And now the 200,000 at ambulance amami. Nyaka no he. Inti bakacho se microphone, they brought tantalizing policies. Nka senya bibintia o MPP ni bi ka policy asema nka wonsa edru na no sa obe mia na nga uchia na no ga uchia de because policy we no mudi dada. What have they produced? Nothing. One village wonder, was it not a policy? What is the impact today? One constituency 1 million, is it not a policy? What is the impact? Policy no and then you see that Bank of Ghana was able to make money for you to have the bank hospital just behind us. That man who they say he doesn't have policy. What did you people have? Confia market phase 2 Amusi. With policy, where have we gotten to? Bobie, me kwasaba. Quick text messages here. John Apia on Facebook says, Bobie, utility charges are too high. What is happening? The bills are more than the 8% PURC approved for water per unit. Okay, so I think John Apia, you want to put out something. Unim MPP for years had the bill to Parliament say you increase the VAT. Yes. But me when they calculate VAT is 22%. And again, they asked and say excise taxes people who say they are coming to move taxation to increase production in then no taxation. They are still putting documents there for taxes to be raised for Ghanaians who are suffering. How do you think about these people? Anyway, so Anatita says, I remember when Jane Adukwe was understudying Brigadier General of IE. IPAC was only represented by only 4 political parties who had reps in parliament, and that is the NDC, MPP, CPP, and the PNC. So what is happening now? Emmanuel Teria says, Kwabena, tell your man in the studio, he's making my day, I swear. Kwajo Robert says, Bobie, ECG bills.
Mumumra. Anybody say? Kwaje Robert says Bobie ECG bills are outrageous now. Okay, so Abnata is here on our Facebook page, Maria Adam. Okay, so let me move on. Now, Shamsuddin says corrupted EC in reference to Electoral Commission. Emmanuel Suzuki says, Commander, Supreme Court ruled that having birth certificate does not make you a Ghanaian. Yeah. Now, I used birth certificate to register for my Ghana card and EC. Now want to use it for registration. So what happened to the Supreme Court ruling against birth certificate? So let me come back again. Supreme Court ruling say, birth certificate ain't mean just a Ghanaian. Is that right? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Then also you sue the birth certificate to register for Ghana card.
Yes.
Because during Ghana card, one of the requirements. Ghana card no say my Ghana.
Supreme Court I use it cannot necessarily that word necessarily make you a citizen having a birth certificate.
Okay, so it was not a definite.
Yeah, into a car when say.
So the point is the Supreme Court ruling was not a definite emphatic statement.
Yeah.
But omuja room kakra. So which means so passport no kwa entry maunye. Anyway, all right. Okay. So Stephen Siaka says Bobie, there is a problem lingering on for some time now at Teshi ECG office. I just went to the office to buy prepaid and I was told there is no network, and just opposite the office I purchased it from a vendor. Oko ECG office one almost network near down. Then there is a nearby vendor. He went to the vendor and he was able to buy.
Bobie na asema me contempt ni senior no be fa.
Now David Agbanyaga says Ghana needs a mafia intervention. Now there is an officer commander on the more serious note. Prepaid meters are still every day at. Okay. But the person can say prepaid, they are buying more of the units than expected. Yes. Moses Thomas says, I paid for a water meter and I'm yet to be fixed with pipe-borne water. But Ghana Water started billing me with a February bill. That is 199 Ghana cedis. Okay, so what this gentleman wants to say is, Africa na wakako tia for meter. Then omu enyam fixe no enwiye. Then bill aba. Bill no ba ya odeka 199. Oni meter but odeka.
And you so an kan say Ansah no be manu meter no na obu nsu ana.
Obu no anajo.
Entino say obu kakra dia. Yeah, say machine we radio.
Yeah. Now such sense says when you buy prepaid with the ECG app, your meter do not get credited and ECG do not refund your monies. There is a whole lot happening in there.
There is a whole lot of incompetence.
Yeah. It's bad. Yeah, last one and son, my bantu. Honorable Shatta. So the CI, here we are. And it seems like now voices are coming out that look, you can't go this way. Baby, our person at the end of the and you the amount for the bound or more foul. Now this is the situation.
Master, you know, I don't think we are behaving like ostriches. As I say, me Ghana kada mikita, maybe my brother na obeden, guarantee mom in a more Ghana card.
Okay.
You trust the Ghana card because by using a guarantor system, yeah. But you, easy. You don't trust the guarantor. And me, I just listen. You know, today is the first day I'm hearing this voice that you played for Ansah.
Really?
Yes. There, look at the way he was, because that time she wanted to use that thing, and now they are finding another way. You see, look, these guys are always planning to see some subterfuge movement be. But this is the time we have to show them that when it comes to mafioso, we were there before them. As I say, no, it's not a matter of a car inch. Look, me, I always say there, Sisi Ano say it be big parliament. Our boys will fight the thing. If it comes to voting, we will lose unless something that you need to test. Won't to 1 year. But things that need simple majority, they will win you by 1. They will definitely find a way of winning you by 1. Unless they may go to them time now. Yeah. So but what I am saying in there, at least.
But honorable,
minority.
Sorry, know about the permutations. They say no. Ufia 136. Do you know that? I do have.
No, forget about that. No. Maybe if we are no, I know. Kodokum. You see, if we are playing that game, if we are playing that game,
Sorry.
You see, if you are playing that game now, if we are playing it by that standard, it will tell you straight up. There, look, that is the only game they have.
But now Nabo Pacha say now Ajwasaf wise.
No, that is what I want to say. You see, Ajwasaf, let me tell you one thing. If the day comes and it has to be a crucial vote, they don't have 2 people. We don't have 1. I say. So it's Ayepepepe. They don't have 2. We don't have 1. Ayepepepe. But you'll be shocked. There on the day of the voting, Kojokum that you think is not well, will come and vote.
Okay.
Ajwasafu that we think that or against them or not, will come and vote. Ebiasida. Inti don't let us put that one.
That idea don't see.
No,
ambulance no na bejina home.
No, master. Yes. No, master. Forget about
that. I agree with you.
Because they did.
Senior, I'm not kicking you out. I agree with you.
What I am saying in there, if they are bent on doing it now, they have their own style and fashion. They will get the people there to come and vote.
Yeah.
They want. But you see, there were minority or parliament in there. At least they make the citizenry see the brain or the mind behind whatever these people are doing.
The evil intention.
Look, these guys might not be giddy. They will do the thing. Oh, it's easy now. Let them pass the thing. Let right now the thing go through right now. Then you will see another Ramadan will go to High Court, Supreme Court. To the extent there, it might end up they might end up saying there, look, we don't need anybody who registered. See the most first one. Anybody who we want to clean the register. And if Parliament Academy there, then what we are going to do there, anybody who registered with a guarantor system will be expunged from the register. You have to go back and register again with only Ghana card. In China, or it's only the first timers that are going to do that. The must be to be there. As I say, you have to be there. And these guys are some way there. You don't trust them. They have never said one and they've taken it through. So what's the AR? Give them the next 48 hours. You hear A+ or B. It's trusting them becomes an issue. For all you know, they might have a good intentions in this, but their track record, so the track record will not allow. Bobie they be this camera. Oh, Bobie this case mom. Remember in 1,000 Ghana if you do. The next time, do you think I will trust you to give you them? No, maybe that is the time that you are going to play safe. You are not going to take any of the money. But because of your track record, Ninti, your shadows that follow you is so scary to the extent that I will not even like to be behind you. I want to come closer to you. Most by the say, Ninti, whatever is happening in this new CI, I hope that Jemesa have conscience. I pray. Pardon his shoe if she's a Christian and they are using her to do all this kind of thing. Maybe she might go away with it, but our God that will serve will judge her some judging. She will get her offended. Judgment day, Jesus Christ, the reward will come here if she tries to play the game that we all
No, but she's doing it.
No, you don't understand me. She can go ahead. She should do it. But let me tell you one thing. Ghanaians are wide awake. Yeah, she should go ahead and do whatever. When she does it, why you, one woman who number bear battalion in a do with you, soldier for battalion in a garden? Do you feel free? You yourself, your conscience. Look, let me tell you one funny thing. Say if free pana, new soon or a different.
Yes.
So bisu kono keja aboa no mu a nusu ye den different hwe yempo a na wada no waka awa aye den e ko release ni fi free no mu.
Yeah,
that is how I see Jane to be. In some Kenya now, the time he was the executive director of IE, all those things that she's what she bullshit on your position. No, it doesn't matter because she's playing a game. And believe you me, look, if any blood touches this ground because of this thing coming up, the blood will ask.
No, but one of the points is Sankomo where DB pain. Yababa Bedura, yes, this Sankomo. Do you think Jane Mensah, does she care about say Mojabe and whatever?
No,
and
see,
whatever. Looking at her posture,
no, but boss,
her body language.
Commander, I've seen these things happen. They will do it. You do whatever you want to do, but believe you me, posterity will never be kind with you. You understand me? Do whatever you want to do, and you know Master Charlie, look, we don't have to play with what we call karma. You are here today. Giddy. You will leave.
Yeah.
You understand me? And if you leave her, it's the same people that you want to live with. Another God will even punish you if you go and stay at the heaven's gate waiting for heaven's door to open. They will still punish you. Because I mean, like look, did you see her posture? I don't care. I want to do it, and this is what I want to do, and I'm going to do it.
And when a man for problems says, so NDC, what is the plan B?
But do you want me to tell you my plan B on radio? Do you want to tell Master? It's not. Look,
Master, they are to 2016.
Master, you are a commander. What should be the plan B? The plan B. Look, push come to shove. We say we are practicing democracy, right?
Yeah.
All we can do is to go hit the streets, make noise. Apart from that, what can you do? You can't do anything. The people in parliament, they will try to stop this thing. It will go on. When it comes to voting, they will find a way of passing it. Their sick people will resurrect. Those people that are in the one bar parliament for so many years, will come back to parliament and come and vote. But the only thing I am doing there, that is how democracy works. At least now people will understand the issues. Look, those times now, but this trip, they couldn't. Why? Because of the numbers in parliament. Until when two one fighting and film to the most man in Kawabutu that film in 2017 and now before the 2020 election. Yeah. But right now, parliament is so tight there. The scrutiny is high.
Yeah.
And see, Amama, they don't get their way like they had prior to 2020 elections. As I say. But you know what I'm saying is our MPs are doing everything possible. Look, this is not only one thing that they want to do, it's a series of things. They are going to increase VAT. They are trying to put something out there to go and increase VAT.
Yeah.
And they are waiting. They are waiting and see the success of this CI. Then they will introduce, because right now, whilst around there is no way they can get money to, because the World Bank, a criteria now, we've not been able to show them what we are going to do different. Obama, revenues, that is why they want to reintroduce the toll. And the tone what the here, what's there instead of the tone, they want to go for E-level.
Yeah, we will come there.
And that can it's the same game. So these guys are people. If you are dealing with them, you have to be 2 steps ahead of them. If not, look, they will trick you into believing that is A. When you give him A, then he will add B, C, D.
Prince Kujo say, look, Bobie, tell Shatta that they should just put words into action. This group of criminals are antichrist. They have no compassion and conscience. Stop talking. Namun face you are more simple. Anyway, so Maria says, which God, Master, let's stop here. Let's stop her before she finally destroys our country. 2024 elections is a very crucial one. And we the citizens are ever ready for anything. So this one is coming from Maria Adam. Okay, so I have this statement from Chief Bini, and me pacho Fatu I say mame quick on these issues about your friend is the CI and Adam Matters. So oko fa a statement no. Chief Bini no issue. The statement is clear, and that is vote for NDC group, and the convener is Chief Bini and Nixon. And I mean, go through quickly. Also, kudos, Honorable Kennedy on Japan and all voices of conscience. And let me take just the first or just 2 paragraphs. Vote for NDC, an independent pressure group, acknowledge with gratification the comments made by Honorable Kennedy on Japan MPP MP for Asin Central. The proposed CI that the Electoral Commission of Ghana intends to replace CI 97 and CI 126 as amended. It is gratifying to note that at least one of the members of the New Patriotic Party and a senior member of our parliament has finally come to acknowledge the fact that the new proposed CI and the deliberate ploy by the administration to make holders of the Ghana card the only Ghanaians is not tenable in any ways, and quote, and we have about 3-4 paragraphs in there that you can read it. Abubakar Tahiru says the talk shop is becoming one too many. Thank you, my social media handler. George Ofosu says there's a lesson. It is not do or die affair. George Ofosu UK Croydon. Okay, so Chief. Only convener no has say, but the CI, the passport issues, guarantorship meaning so now follow. Jane Man said defending guarantorship da emrebi. Yeah, watch us guarantorship. But today the same woman is telling us that no, that's not the way we want to go. Then this issue about Ukra passport, then says oh yeah Ghana ni obi Sunday me gabi watch that a passport a or British citizen and a whole lot. Me pacho mamin bi mu.
You, Commander Medasi, I'm the new share.
But after election, this is your first time.
In fact, after election, I'm already be able to do that.
Wow.
And then first day, I'm already do now.
Wow.
Thank you. The started we are programming so. Ghana hanging over for baby. I was with a cry.
Oh, that's
when I was a commander.
That's it.
Man, I would know Tim Wayan. One more than one could woman in Kunkum.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
You're teaching, you teaching, I appreciate it so.
Yeah, that's it.
Kwabena, maybe put with here. Oh, yeah, them vote for NDC pressure group.
Yeah.
I'm a convener.
Yeah.
Now, or the mabel put with here. Sintra and Mabupu hanging there, Bakaya, on Chebiana, Honorable Kennedy, a comproko Japan. Maybe I saw him there, shut up, na Kennedy's way and contange fool.
Wakundano. Oh,
he back no, she says, or Yamimo, now, the NDC MPs. Was sorry with here, CI no by no. Sainting you there. Once a more walking in there, Ghana ni Biano, and who be here then who wash and run. Said be watching Ghana from one who first who send the war representing in Padodo. the minty CIA bay. Now was a Debbie. So Baban there, Ghana card no continue at the Bay Dumana, Obahawadjin. Since Obahawadjin is no a simple, Murder. Only penny na when ya Ghana card. Ghana card na NI boss no call parliament. Honorary G2. In fact, what a parliament that day I'm sure with TV do now. Finance Minister Deputy Crawford and Abena something. Ono Obey na.
Is it Abranse? Wow.
I think so. Ono Obey no Bakande. Oh, in fact, Sikebia will release in Argentina. Merchant car bank for will be release the cards what I'm on. Na Mawaka comes over to my na assembly mu ye rem ka oh Ghana for asem na yeka Ghana for na to parliament unti na Ghana for what about we mpanyifo bi de won kotina parliament na won hwe nsem mo na ye koto aba abato de sebi once the 18 na wadwun mo da honede mbre bi enyi wosu kwan wo mai ma de into minchire wadwun wanana obotum webu man yi ma why emfa so da ma nyina. In any case NDC wo ho na MPP so onyen and MPP fun in the papa NDC here no benefit odumi bi kra wo benefit posting in one na wo support there na ko the NDC no gina ho so dam no cha dam baby ayedui my event politics na mu yen hwede adina yedre ban obed disenfranchising crofo p daminti dem kofun wontu muntu aba dem krofon so wonye boni bia oya ban no akofa ni hihye aba ina ban na nye sika ntumu anye dem nyina yi daminti minu anuma owe konfi obi ntumu ancho ni dia wo so wontu aba, and that is not fair. Minority fu what can it na krofo teach na wo create impression bi do oya politics as usual
na man for ye
na yet wo na ye hwe dem adia na vote for NDC group yehu there. Kennedy e Japan. Oye MPP ni mapa. Osan senior person. Oko parliament and sana. Then wa be leaders here wo ye dey wo bay.
Yeah.
Wo one side hon. Or baba kande. Aba. Wa hwesi ya ni mo ebogos. Sentin there omwa. Emma. Wona wo nyi Ghana card. Wodum wo ye there. Wonko na wonko etro wodi na wonto aba. Na say yete ho na say hen yesam nyinde wonto aba mfa ma NDC. Wonto aba mfa ma NDC. Na dem evren Ghana card ni hihye ya wodu twodin ho a woboto aba. Finally wobotum woda to aba. Woda ma NDC as a group a ye ma pressure na. Na Kennedy osede ye bonabado. Now you call on the other members of our parliament. We want to work up parliament on the MPP ticket in there. Won't take wisdom now. Kennedy, ordinary about two na minority recant down. Miss Mobeya, the donor, who to more support. Now, as a parliament majority, what can one who boom? Not as if they make a majority, meaning the majority side. No, majority of the members in parliament. NDC MPP who you know but together now was there them CI on board. In fact,
at least 2/3
yes
will do.
Only she obey there order kono ko henande yankopon charge apart from here release. Men there opening Afarijan
yeah.
Senior man yimdini pa Afarijan oyobia fiti ashase kodru baby ayedri into me in film so far about Musama. Why can the guarantor system and my intention? So, who been here there, Bobie? And once I want to free nature, other voices of conscience. I want in our work can there. And who been here the electoral commission, obey another commissioner, obey Sema, Dodore can we jay. Them guarantor system no pede oyifim no yen solely there chide wo NIA card na go tin Ansah na tum kwa control you know onyimfi fantonchen no allow masegana nyi be for onyon no fault na mo aban so discanner ko wan first scanner ko nne kra wo kada obotua bondholders na why demonstration was wan go through nti everything is clear there here yenyiska. Na finance minister nisika ni nyini na chojana na do parliament was 20 million will be released to them 20 million will be released. Now, Obi Waka investment on your vote as and they were bounce. It tells you clear there. Onyaja will release his Kebiadako. Name war for Kwambido will push by force. The Yamo Modiani na onumbe soul identity. Aye de Baye Juma. Obi in a yedi anatum. Aye kande. You're born one hour can our badona. We sign, we are calling on the EC, not the EC alone. Also, we are calling on the judiciary, especially. One ruling be our debate. If statement, I think paragraph 3 or 4 is there. There was the one a ruling your bay alphabet certificate. I work on your source of identification. I'll check there or no, be ye gunning until you be the court. What's the court in one ruling? Unanimous. Yeah. There or not the 1 year 2 men. Them ones who won't review. Because the main
but you know they are just a momosa court.
Sir,
you need to go back to the court for them to work on it.
Sir, court in the day. Here I call court and your best I court it. Now judge phone ones who will tell what the name. To what my judgment now, would you do 1 3 minutes and ones who will there? The Madia Sankay and day or Bobwa. On my hair at the qua or your marrow the mouth. And some section must be calling on them to look into that. Whilst others will also be preparing there. What they friend and crack ties about court to my wife. Best more by the time I will be cried about court they won't review. Now, then once so I don't know how we will there. If and some old city. And a movie chill banagana food do I will soon each other. Then who be here there? Yeah, but because Bobie say, Yagania, say in your birth certificate.
On your Ghanania.
Now, what will I say? British never wore Ghana. Oh, Papa, offering him over road.
Yes.
Oh, mammy, over road. Now, say, oh, we are Ghana, you know, Papa, a Ghana, if you find Chilico. Me Papa, so mammy, you are Ghana, if you find Chinabra, you miss more here. And to walk a best set on the paper nakeke. Nemo, I wear the Jumani details are all no check the Yimpano Kita certificate. Them certificate, baby, my old ring in our check.
But say, no more catch say, foreigners to me acquire your passport.
Now, say, document na can identify and foreigners will be. And then you then I card foreigners will be.
Almost a foreigners into me.
Now I shall want or Ghana. So you're Ghana. I shall want on your Ghana.
I asked some
on your Ghana. I will example group any. I shall want or Ghana.
On your Ghana.
She's not. It is
okay, so no, but I think they have foreigners or mobi.
The same way na say you foreigner na so obo Ghana na woman oba no won Ghana onu nche de 1 year certificate man. Otherwise man nemo babado no obekire.
Is that so?
Yes. That is what it's supposed to be. Na nkabere.
I see.
Bobie. Now every your friend in Niger MPP for Akofo about na about to about them according to or therefore na about to about we so awo e wu be so won Ghana na chere awo Ghana yin na moja no won oye Niger ni doesn't it make sense? Common sense. You degree.
Sa Niger for asbe o mo kan MPP for na say Akenede Japan no obi.
Why there?
Or no obi. E wo pass as a presidential
no ihe di second de Japan. Onye obi wo problem onye ni problem.
Also no obi.
Asem ho no nyimpa na onye no wo problem.
Wo bo keka.
Nyimpa na onye no wo problem na hu. Bobie on she den hia henda asem na wakan. Asem no wakan owo nsusuando ho ye kan kodo. Because nde abatu ya ye kotu na nansen ya ye wumi a enega na sika nyina asama. Ayi offering the pensioners who are your body Oscar once abakanda according to information na wa be freedom my thing in actually one hour ko nyina one sanka. It tells you clearly there in the man koyi and this and the man koyi na say ken on you won to anamo no e man dey able to be and the man koyi no da assembly aba. Are you telling me that you ntonchira? No. Since you're not no kwankuti no beka and that's how come I me feed odo bia bonaba do man ko bi o bia so nkama o man ho ton because why you not doing there over fight one party nim na wakoka na mu all fighting obaka no kwa na no mehwe ni video bi ni ye kra onyi no ko bebi o se onyi obi kasama nyimpa na ka che ne wife ka che nyimpa nde mukunzi ka che na asem na kan
obaka akoka
famado na wanka also because of them statement na ye enti na you na so corrupt yes and why you ready there no kwa na no beka
it was over buana baraka
vote for NDC group yeah and
Jimari I like that
statement about
was over buana pa baraka
oh they mob ye boy you see so people don't hear papa
say airtime cry
ebe ye bottom why not
what you say
ebe your contribution na to man
what you say
sentinyi there nyimpa no opedo ka papa na papa no eya na ne party funu bi no fi de obitri ho that be baby awedun he is not going to be part of them and we have to support
but
that.
he has been part of it
oh yeah part we all know ayaka na
he has been part of it
and na never ba but abobi entinyi para ba na obeka no kwere yenka ni she na ka ni she be
maybe for the personal interest
what is your problem will you personal interest no for another way are they yentum yenye reference oh na grovu who we are dealing with and don't look at that one manyankopon da brown de na o ma ho to oni ji na manyame hu de wenyi so se china odan no ho a na nyankopon na gasa so ba ma awenya nyansa na ma wiase hu de papa na nda okade ono na nda so se de and the people will know and make their decision we be a group ya besre there ya ofi bri to bri obama henkwan na ye bedin kita ho mankrofo iti se ntinye de Bobie atten for my you there. Second independence na year fight for 2024. Yen tum yen kane yet na hona party no nankotin ofadwuma no ofasinitu. Party no in managing these structures no will make sure that mrabe yedwuma na party for I am order yen party payfu na ye you ono from national to the branching will be the medwuma. But Bobie 2024 elections anye na NDC funu nkotin se bi yeji NDC ni di na here wato abada ma yen nkotin yentum yen fadam tum yen famba enti NDC funu bi ayewo mu no ye wo yisom de so opportunity ba o de ye bomode ni engage nkrofo na yenyi ho kasa ma party no wori yen yeso ye de no obofu ekiri na otum o madam independence na ye benya wo victory 2024 oya za ye ba achieve wo kwan biado onyi de damage no pagana because the margin no pagana ho it's not about awuna ewo hin ana awuna ewo hin emu achieve Ghana for mana we dey chief we be sign question and once I yin enyi mo bi ehun de eyen so amanyo sem hia yen kebi mem ka bi hia yen na ye pedi ehun aban papa obotu ho aye adwuma ne de ono dem group yeah, agenda adwuma bi a ode ye ba ye target obi osi yenyido onye de ye won krofo pia wonyim baby a woto abako bronyi fro home floating voters
omone namu
dem krofo nyina no ode yetum ye hwehwe ma ibotum ya hwehwe dodo na ye ma wota se why a ode woto aba wode ma NDC usande NDC mpanyifo no rekasa but NDC mpanyifo no kasa na dem krofo yin adwuna akoye hondo politics as usual na mo yesu ye NDC di but ye ntegomi aye wo kromi ye nyi krofo hye wo kroma ye nyi morokodo ti ye hu ona ye be ma ho so watase why a ye mpanyifo no reka de osede woto aba wode ma NDC ma NDC okoni Bobie middle class fo won sika nyina ahyew
ayeka
obi ayedwuma lawyer nyi bia ena Ansah menyini hye ejem da me yoshini anti meta akokot pa Bobie lawyer nyi no wa ye ne owie law school yi we train wo ho a we wie ma sisi lawyer fo no so apon ho ama na onye adwuma up and down wa wako se bi ni shoe cross ekro ehu na odiniske nyina kogu a bank o send the government bonds or no is safe shoe cross to bi no wa she
asamato no
o service kan de ni se guna pepe na dem crofo na wo se guna pepe wo dum bi a onam pressure na wa beda no do no oye na tete into also abana kra no mamu famu politics sem no fan mam be kakra ma menyem adwuma awode ye madam microphone wo hu the difference between the NDC and the NPP na mo nka don koto aba na mom ye check them mo gain consciousness no back no no dem krofi mom no obotu wa aboa ma se be miska na wa kaka ka mu no kra no abana ba ye dwumaden na wetu dem scan what am ye won krofu pia ho an wo ye won adwuma party A party B o ye na adwuma nde on am exchange rate into a crowd onye yi to belong to that middle class dem krofu or the target ho na ye ma ho so what as sentra ye ka the second independence on your political statement o ye no kwara ho because awu middle class ma me na ye wadwuma na nde warankasa ye wadwuma nde kiteska scan ratio usanene na se koto ade wo bibi what's $50,000 scanner is saying in there okwa kodu 100,000 obi scanner a double washo so be and church in them man show na nya da mun kwanhye ne de abambi botuma abana wa sesandama na ndama na ye na oso usika na se bi osho wa ye na etuma hwe mba dam nyimpa on ma ombedi nyechi na ye nkoto aba ye nya dudu ni nyina because you hen some record na ye more bebe ya na hu de ye defeat MPP o de ye hwe ye hwe yi
ti say o mon ti ase
debi na no go na nkrofo wa da sambaba na the masam so de ba ye hia de ye be waste time bia in solving any ayi ye pedi ye wi abato no ye clear na obi ehu de ojafo say why you are fa gwani si ho na ye de kofi so no hwana na obabo say hwana obabo nye asem kwa ye be fada ye be win obi last group MPP funala
omo
MPP are disappointed.
Yes, but they are disappointed, but they are not ready to vote for the NDC.
They should stay home and not vote for the MPP. That is the game, and you are good to go. You don't have to get them to vote for you. You don't have to get them to vote for you by force. They want to more. Yeah, Koto Abaye 500. Me wo 250. Usu wo 250. What's adininya dodo awu na win. Yeah, Koto Aban awu enye 245. Emi menye 250. One arko
250 ko.
Ebe. What problem you there? By force chiro de mo wansa na te won ase. O trefie na so short. Na se onkrofo no ye dodo na se wonya dodo a.
Ebisi wa.
Anti strategy no the Henry office ho. Onye ka certainty. Dama yi na ya hwechi ne so kakra ibotum ya ye. Onyi dama dida. No them pressure group your do bobadi. Na ofi bill to bill say adwuma no record a party mpemfu na so ho wo bohu. Adwuma no mesi mo reko oroboa. Enti odum pempenu bi a say wotam na ebere de bo wotam anokra na wo betase. Usande ye adwuma ya ye o ma wo na adwuma no ye de. Oyemre emankunyimdi odeba. Ada odi he pu wi abri yo na anyi.
Merci about Chembio. Kwame Kakari says, Bobie, you can get a birth certificate even if you are not a Ghanaian as long as you are born in Ghana. The birth certificate will indicate if your parents are Ghanaians or not, and this fact must be emphasized. In some countries like Canada and the US of A, you are automatically a citizen if you are born in that country, whether your parents are citizens or not. But that is not the case in Ghana and most countries. Kimu Uno says, Chivani, you're a solid guy, all right? He's grateful. Prince Kujo says, how could anyone go to court if the head of the judiciary is part of the game? And also about dismantling our democracy. Moses Tower says, is NDC not a revolutionary party? Stop singing the Revo songs and act like warriors. And stop acting like women. Maria Adams says, Ken even said it was not with their open eyes they won the 2020 elections. I don't know exactly what she's trying to communicate anyway. Now we have Omar Abdullahi says that is what voter regime did in 2016. They boycotted the elections. Bongo says these MP people have taken us for a ride and think we are gullible. It is their supporters who are rather gullible. The EC is just a tool of this government to visit more hardship on us, and we no go sit down, make them cheat us every day. But straight, Shatter, issues about a road toll. Here we are back to the point, and I'm not for believe we say Abuakwata must go to jail. That was hard, you know.
Definitely.
But road toll. Now they are bringing back road toll. Okay.
As the end, a man for believe that Amakwata must go to jail. I was at the about 200 can or Rokoje. Into Crawford believe it over Koje, watch on Yende.
Sir, I want you to come here, woman.
Ah, yet, oh, mammy, and Yiska. Near did you talk?
No, what did I down? What did you push 11? What did I do?
Exactly. That is the point.
That is the
what did I die?
Yeah. What can the Ghana for?
That is the issue.
What to worry my issue?
Oh, no, me can't. It's
anyway.
No, that is as well making on being, you know.
Yeah.
Unconstitutionally. And fab in Brakwando in a suspended paying of tolls. Ghana for Kenya is the because of Obaji 11 in Pede Obutia double in a year the magic. But Sisiano I Okuku Agwan Vende Okuku also of full cost be in a who's the rare circumference of the something.
Okay.
That is how it has happened.
Of the something.
Yeah. So now I didn't acquire.
Hey, the men never know a friend who now Bobie.
August now who the full circumference of the something.
Oh, it's most part I didn't Roto Naka for Osaka Kenyanka. But the reason why they are revisiting that thing in there right now. No, Oforata can be there by end of March.
Yeah.
To me, World Bank,
yeah,
IMF, young betting here. And meanwhile, right now, no, your books are yet to kunina on Chede. You been because
are you sure?
Yeah.
By then, not maybe now.
It's not make it there. You see. Now you have to let them know the stream of revenue. You rake in to support whatever you are doing. Why do you think there was the laws for worker increase VAT? Why there was the toll whatever? At least now they've increased it. Those times, you know. The total increase is about 88.something%. It's first in the when you're 72 million. Right now, you are talking about them getting about 150 million. I say,
yeah.
It's another stream of and you believe you me, the moment I obey them toll in Atumuno, there will be some roads behind the first toll in you. They'll go and put toll there.
I see.
Yeah, that's the game. It's what we are. Then now they can go to World Bank and say there, we've increased VAT by 5%. And that 5% is going to bring us like so much money. And the toll, we are now increasing even the roads. Or your game plan, because they don't have anywhere else to get money from. That's the thing. As I say, so how do you pay? Because already know how it's a cabin behind 2 minutes. Yes, we are bros can't be there. 8 years can I in the home, sir, 18 work harder than bed. Okay, this is the thing. We are increasing VAT. Now, Sisiano, the only thing they are hustling with now is the terminology they are going to give the particular tax in our pedal water because they are trying to coin something. What the back now why they okay, your friend debt restructuring levy. Yes. You know what that can VAT because VAT is some scabia or a peking crying. And they are going to increase the port tariffs. They are just doing everything to show to IMF there. Look, these are the measures we've put in place. So give us the money. Because look, believe you me, Master, near the end of March, at the moment I'm talking to you now, Ghana, we have to borrow money before we pay salary. We have to borrow money before we pay salaries. Look, let me tell you one funny thing. Ghana, even pre-colonial time, the time we were even in military rule and 83-year core recession, we have never found ourselves. Baby, we've never as a country.
Master,
in telling me, pensioner, at least I saw
Pensioners Association.
Yeah, man. Because me at least me I wasn't, but I was born during Achekaka. If you look down there, those people who have we go through hustles, we go through one or two austerities, but the level we've gotten right now, you do what you have a hustle, the palms card, baba. We try to do this. Look, let me tell you, we've never gotten to this time before. No, to the extent there, you can look. The oil what compare a champo yentia. A champo yentia ni movement was different. No, how much were they owing? About 70-something million. Yentia. But right now, the reason why we can't do yentia, we can do yentia to the Bretton Woods institutions. Yeah. Because then we contribute there. Until you're able to be a World Bank, a IMF there. Look, master. IMF, on IMF, or consider him. World Bank, AFDB, African Development Bank, please. To China. That is why, you see, the Chinese people, they are smart too. That if anytime China want to give you money, they let you to go to China Development Bank. They don't give you money like government to government. No, you go through their banks. Either it's China Exim or you go to China Development Bank. I see. They'll give it. So you owe the bank. You don't owe the state. Though the state runs the bank. Negotiating with them becomes a problem. That is why they are in the country. And you do know where we are getting to. No. Now they will tell you that, look, yes, yati usufre nkofa friend wa catch there with debt into meeting bibi yaba into yabe, you know, for the next 3 years, no, let's handle all your gold for the next 3-4 years. Your gold is going to be ours, and because China won't give you free money. They are coming in. You know, you see what they've done to Zambia. Yeah, it's the same thing. If we don't take time, it's the same thing they will do to us. They are not going into the bush to go and mine the bauxite because the bauxite in Samsung won't go inside one camera. Why do you think most of the Sino Hydro projects are stalled? Because wherever they will get the money to pay, was the bauxite at Hineini or whatever. But right now, they can't. What do we have as a collateral? The Chinese will come in. Look, the Bretton Woods, they will understand you. But you see, the reason why our thing became more serious in there is the bond market that we went to. Because bonds, are individuals' money. It's not like, master, share pensioners scramble, what can they want find you? In another way, they've touched us. Who manages our second tier and the third tier pension? And your fund managers. Yes. And the law that stated that created stated there about 75% of that money should buy government interest. You understand me? Yes. To be safe. Yeah, because it's safe.
But it's not now.
No, so we sitting here, we think they are not touching the pension fund, that is SNIT and other things. We are happy, but think about your second tier. Your second tier is with a fund manager, and the law that was formulated, make sure the fund manager buys government bond with 75% of the proceeds go to government bond. So now we've gone to government bonds. Now wahala. So we Bobie, you see me, I'm crying more than anybody. Chibani won't do baby pension. I also do baby pension. But I'm second tier. I can make a pension second tier.
Who they do baby pension? You cook my am confess.
Oh, yes, as a pure bomb.
And I'm crying. I am crying. Money pan. You
and I have Christmas discussions. You grow out by your daddy.
It's okay. What come at me? May I tell you? You know how the whole thing is. So into mama, Sisiano. Pensioners, you feel there, this is the thing. But at the end of the day, our second tier, our third tier, Obifufu no manage. It's that one is always snake. In terms of what I call government bonds. What the second tier, what I call government bonds, because on the is by law. By law, 75% It's either into, and they didn't ask you to buy treasury bills, because treasury bills will make too much quick returns for you.
Yeah.
They say you use it for government bonds, and now they have used those monies for government bonds. Now, haircut abim. Inti since you are call me fund manager on for me scamama. I don't think they will get all my money for me. I say, inti where we in the situation we are in now, and I pray that we never get close to that situation in the nearest future, even 10% close to where we are now. Because, Master, let me tell you the fact. Right now, if there was the Bank of Ghana
500
about 50 billion.
Yeah.
So far, 50 billion away to one which was this year. The Bank of Ghana will still come to their rescue. But that is why it's making our offending inflation.
Yeah.
Galloping like Ponkobia Wabodam. He just galloping. You see, in America there sometimes in painful no work on some papa in Abraham make policies you must have papa catch them. Also, I are sure there policies in some will be free number ban more no crown on your day. I must watch now what's there mina one young min. Do you understand that?
Because what Trevi in some can only master 1 minute.
Baby, I want to say no general return. Obi fantifu cancer. At the end of the day, that is what these people are.
Okay.
That's what these people are facing now. Yeah. I say.
Yeah.
Because I today Ghana, in the 80s now you call Nigeria no. Yemu be masons. But the only job available then was mason. Until Kwana say mason. Until what Kwana it can miss concrete any most one miss. Until the ball it concrete in the power banner and nobody at all. In the work with the concrete in the Nigeria Ansah no good. That is exactly what is happening to this government too. What they tell why? Because they are not proper masons and they think they can fix it better than anybody else. And that is Ada or you want to see there. Look, you don't know the game and you say you want to play the game. Now you see where we are.
Yeah, the relatives here.
Talk is cheap.
It's cheap. Quick one, I bright someone at the IB Swababa Bashim, and you know now say now a paints a gloomy picture for everybody, and that is what you are talking about. Chief Bani, before I call with this road tour, Bright Simon said the IB Bashim on the page, and let me there are 2 Facebook pages so that I'm for between more ready. And quickly, I'll say Ghanaians private power producers. Yeah. Who supply more than 50% of the country's electricity have given the government a 3-week ultimatum to start paying some of the nearly $1.5 billion in accumulated areas or risk a shortfall in generation, which could trigger a power crisis. And it seems already I'm out for complaining with a year.
But the power producer they've started testing the polls.
Yes. Well, so Giovanni, this is the situation. We are talking about the roto and that situation we are boom. Mind you, honorable Kujeto Ablakwa making revelations that you need to cry the tree for varsons. So then now we need to go to Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire. Now you can pay Edeba, and it seems each and every day and no compound and a compound.
Kwabena, I think there.
I'm for see a moment so honest mom.
Aban Yankasano Abama Ebuhunde. Njamanina Ansah. Because yet he Wabohen Coco. What's it there? Say Sikayi Fia Mefamba. By the end of this month, the economy no over crash. That's kind of for that.
Okay, by the end of this
yes, also
March.
By March. Some March in
Oh, okay.
In the year 14 to say
a March now pay
now more time you know.
And he said no kwasam there. Nipa no shinsu nasina be catch in there. And indication soon share 2 weeks. Bibi baba mo yen pa bonyi de bibi kro no mra. Because if you miss him and the man corner. Yes, I can see Kakrani is Gasamano or a day, or Usaka is no problem in us. We had 2 ways a couple busa because of a problem. That's a 100,000, 1 more 100,000, that's a problem in 70,000 or there, you know.
Yes,
My detective is by on which other problem in our wide was solved. What I'm drawing your attention in there. Asemia, a union Simons or that but to go. So I someone had to be a Juma. Nature there from problem to problem to problem. Send this a sika salmon, onu bejinan kakraka creamer. Yen and anom na ja wosi, yen is can you to your car. Na ye when ye she be a yen can near Subodu. Because the mission she I the Kojisika I am if can you doom semen you. Seriously.
Indeed, I say yes, so had no hair tree.
That's it.
Yes, I know hair tree.
Na adoma Bobie. Metina wa minimum group we adwene ho de or de magana fu mu de motibia kwan biadon or de yenya change na ye free nkwasom na ban papa bi tire ni se abana obana obototo nzama yi or the man ibinyi da mensemi obi catch am there. Amamunu Mesima Wako from Finance Ministry between the President, Finance Ministry, Presidency, Finance Ministry. We have the Economic Management Team. Na nasifu nyina woma yuwin. Obi hune juma na wayen. Was wa reversing yen as 14 years.
Dia kwe ya chisa.
Enyo. Bibia ni o. I don't know, it's serious o. Bibia re nyi hokra. Na say wo man una or the Yakobo Busan. Hey, the butcher, Chayina, yeah. Our business in Sokran, Sebi, Ebia at Totonaton, another, a GBB Kakrebina fire. You understand?
Yeah.
Obia, you don't have to be a boy or your company. And Sunday, Hunde. Say, when you train and you want ye Juma. Then you train and you want ye Juman. A Juman and Fanfa Subia, man and fan Madam Uncrofono. Nasa Ibo Busa and Sandy Chon can tell me how long they will to sustain them. You cannot. And the baby I do not more ya on ye there. President Nuzun on more indication. Obakachodo yenina engine tumne them ye, but we don't know how to resurrect in power. Nemu economy di okofuma ebo tumi adaba. Na say State of the Nations address here. Or the Bamahin na Gaya president here. Na chede oye dem man dem okay. In them asu okay.
Ya didn't na me busa on shatter say we are sure say it's so gloomy as you guys wants to paint it, because what the president is telling us, they say everything is okay. Under the Fourth Republic, he has been the best president. He has performed than any other president.
Are you the one saying? I see President Ansah America. Because for a moment, name Jim Donya won't know. Because President Wakamba was windy. But in them there you will I own the president Akayente, but ye catch all day. Yat the waka. But Nankasana so a phone in some hour the buffoon, ye find you may be roto ya wakofabe. Roto in Ghana for ye would be no sorry. Look, Honamunda no. Ghanaians, people cannot just say they say Yana Papa.
Yes.
No! There are a lot of people who are saying that no, Roto, you want some fambra. Want some
commercial drivers.
Exactly.
Commercial drivers.
One media free work on
commercial
they were
drivers.
saying the old dabi. One fambra, na dam.
Women, GPR me other groups, no. Omo call outside call interview, no. One driver be kind or say, Roto no near the teacher or mine, and on one score di twa and take it aqua brutally. And so was kaki to a beer, I bind the teacher or mine one. Nasa I bind the jaya, and yan walker. Do you hear us abiding titi fu or sum rather?
And the minister and the catcher there. Roto no don't fan bad because we were converted to Dan and Crawford team what I baby a passenger spirit was swancha.
Yanuno Casa.
Yes! These are producers. As in Crawford now highway Jones or doing when you're baby Johnson.
What
are you saying? Bobie.
If you are not away.
Bobie.
Okay, so you've got a quick one on this road to matter. Leslie are joining here in the studio. Leslie Kwaba. My man, you've got Kenofuriata. Sorry, I'm Wakwata.
The government is fully determined to use all forms of revenue into the road fund to build road infrastructure. Mr. Speaker, government is fully determined to use all forms of revenue into the road fund to build road infrastructure in the country, including the revenue from tolls. Mr. Speaker, there are 4 main sources. And the 4 main sources, one is what we get from the fuel levy. Mr. Speaker, the almost 2 billion Ghana cedis expected to accrue into the fund. The fuel levy alone contributes not less than 94%. The other 3 sources, from the toll booths, from the DV sources, and from vehicles that transcend on the corridors of our country, the 3 together constitute nearly 6%. And the honorable member has been the long-serving, with all the experience of ranking member of the Roads and Transport Committee. The government, in its wisdom, has proposed the passage of the e-levy, to bring in more revenue to build the road infrastructure of our country for all of us. So government is looking forward to the passage of the e-levy that will bring in greater revenue that will be securitized and then used to raise a bond, if possible. I'm answering the question, so listen to me. I am answering the question. To raise a bond to build the road sector infrastructure. So government's direction and government policy is to bring in a better form of correction, because the toll revenue is built in the proposed e-levy. So that's what government is determined to ensure that. Mr. Speaker, there are in total 38 toll stations across the country. There has been no loss of revenue to the Ministry of Roads and Highways since the cessation of the correction of road tolls. Mr. Speaker, after the presentation of the 2022 budget statement and economic policy of government by the Minister of Finance on 17 November 2020, most road users refused to pay road tolls at all the locations throughout the country. During that period,
Chief, what you have now telling on the road toll? That road toll, no, the reason why I'm here from say 11 no de babe CC, de babe building the road infrastructure. As to whether they are able to do it or not, they claim the president will come and tell you that, oh, Metimia, your roads way waha, roads way waha, roads way waha. They just give you figures. They don't tell you the location exactly where you can find those roads. And now they want to backtrack, come back. Yankwaji the road to no, and Sata ABS kino amayeno. That look, they need something to show to the world that look, we are coming for money, and the money we are coming for, we are capable of paying. And you see, so at the end of the day, the government is just taking us to the market to go and sell us again.
In fact, the MPP government, they've just taken Ghanaians for granted. sent in you there. Say, Minister catcher and the road to no will jay because what the 11 you or Castle Parliament because some wiki now. I am the one also there was the quiet security now they raise bonds.
Yes,
Chelisika General. Now, Shatter Casa no man who the bonds and so no individuals were there. One sick. Now, more a year woman in there. Say, I'm in your case, I bounce on my own crater. Me sure they will copy. Finance Minister was there. Road tools and what they maybe I want you 1 city, why and 2 city, we order 50, why and 1 city. Ordinary Moncher, Roba, Botogo, my young, that is say, my Woba Baji. Now, motor will cry now, why bone there. Oh, two was Wubunos.
Just say, I got so I know.
No, cast no boom because it will be on your being there's nothing there. Yeah.
Now, say 11 until my year beside there.
So, Ukwa Ubie when nipa.
My year beside there. I buy what now cabinet answer on a why meeting for Friday. What the road to Nirvana was sound why 11 and there was a back.
Good question.
Ono bana if say 11 anye dam no wopa the woman yechire nti wo be yo no if you know the road to aba na there was e ba baka ho
oh yeah they say
because he even in his statement okay there also there some component of the road levy is in the e-levy the road tolls you know is in the e-levy obi say e-levy
branch who the reason why the hinina onye about Sebi Abana ye koto the 2024 I had assistant independence for the second time. I'm wrong about Sebi one waji tumde way NDCU. No your money na exercise.
I affect you bia.
Odo biama. Na the madi or the bombarding na yesheda ye no kwan bi do mankrofo kama nyimpa nyina ti because I no be your one day. Ibeko baby a erika da masemi onya wo na erika. Nemum abanin some or can I teach him to be in a challenge you don't tell them.
Pastor, Mammy, I'm a quarter on
because on you
I did see a roto no almost to me on the airbabe. So
we have no alternative use for all the 38 or so toll booth centers across the country because you know we have plans for all those who were working in the toll booths. Okay, we are going to continue to work with them. You know, and we have come out with a lot of suggestions. We even want to refurbish all those toll booth structures to provide, you know, proper and decent washrooms, for instance, for the use by motorists, so that we advise them, to desist from the practice that we see at times. You find out or you see cars stopping, indiscriminately on the highway.
More quarter for you, and now they are coming back with the road to quick one. Galamsey.
Yes, I want to say. Yes, because if one I was in a year you raise 78 million Ghana cedis. 78 million Ghana cedis. And one I also raising. Now he even mentioned say almost by per ejumama almost massacring in Okaya. Till date they are still complaining. They are unemployed.
So they are still there. Yeah.
So 78 million Ghana cedis. And
a month.
No, a year.
A year.
And this thing started 2021 September. I think we've worked on this.
Yeah, yes.
So if you divide it by 12, it gives you a month. Yeah. If you want to search out this man, you start from September 2021 till date. Okay, so say Burkina Faso buy in free. Obia Lumi, Omoba free and Jahe on an answer Omoba. Lord Omofano, Omo they are one. Go and look at the motorway. Now they park just on the motorway.
Yeah, I mean,
and my drivers know any shim they be are complaining, and nobody saying anything about it. So for me, I think we've dealt with this. Now this thing we are bringing. So what difference is it making? What NDC MPs in Parliament need to do is what my brother Chief Bani is saying. What is the alternative in bringing this thing back? Are we getting e-levy? And it has to be fought well. Anyway, it's not going to be somebody who come and just read something and we say, okay, we've passed you. It has to be fought well.
I like. Let me just. Yes. I like what Bright Simon said last week. He said He said all NDC need or the minority need is stamina.
Yeah.
Because they will make you weary. Then you decide to wear the hair, but all they need is stamina. And fight on.
Listen, I say fatigue, scandal fatigue.
No, but look, like I always say, now NDC is majority in parliament, whether you like it or not. Because most of the ministers who are MPs, they are not there, and the crowd and the ministerial parliament. Usha majority, the so-called majority. NDC is majority in parliament. They should make good use of it. Okay, -1. Where's Ansah for? Nipa no man no muso ya. Open let's vote. Simply vote. Open there. Let's say we are voting. They should make good use of the numbers and stop some of these.
We are back to the same
argument. An MP was here. Former MP was here. He left. We were making this, and I said, look, MPP are funny. I'm telling you, let's them try to put this thing to vote. Ansah will come. The man who is sick will come. You understand me? But you see, that doesn't stop us from doing what we need to do.
Let's fight it.
It's the stamina that we need. Yeah. Let's keep on fighting.
I'm saying, from what I think at the Jubilee House.
Oh no, but this is not the first time we all know the Jubilee House is involved in Galamsey. It's been maybe because it's coming from him. That's why maybe because some of us we know the boys in the forest. And their headquarters is Flagstaff House. And now Jubilee House. Let me put it Flagstaff House in chair decency kakra. Jubilee House. You understand me? Oh yeah, it's a hidden truth. Look, Emi, I don't need a. You know, you were speaking to one Pepra guy. I listened to the guy when I was coming home. When I left home, then I was listening to him. Remember how soon it was so a friend here in interview. Yeah. You know, to the extent even Papa now said onu nkofuri ye Galamsey no. Onu pa wachi ne ba nya akotumda. Onu wachi Papa ne ba o. Yeah. Before because the man entered his concession. And I said, look, whatever you say, Nancy only been dinner now. Because me, I don't see because we've always known. Look, we've always known that Galamstop was under the president. So Galamstop, all the movement, already not the president now say. And if Galamstop becomes corrupt, who is corrupt?
The president is corrupt.
Thank you.
Lastly, on Galamsey,
Galamsey should they say and also I hasa because Galamsey say okay operation Galamstop, operation Halt, operation then 1 and 2 nina akosi saying. And you know
Shata, I look at him here. I look at him here. I said I quite him here. I can't quite him here and Miss Moon to buy I say your banana now. Okay, and yeah, Obiabo, you do any medano.
Okay, concerning pension document.
And you know, like I said, Galamsey, we are discussing what happened. It is not as if what him say during Galamsey, the heat of the Galamsey, you know, there was an act to be on the court parliament just to say okay, there was some act to be that was why time almost see Akufa Dokabeka so we can go to court this animal. People went to court. Okay, yeah. But this Galamsey thing is under which ministry? Ministry of Lands, right? Yeah. Who is the minister of he was what? Previously he was what?
Now deputy chief.
And I hope you know what it means to be a chief of staff. So what it means is that all government appointees report to him.
Yeah.
So that movement was strategic. I'll leave it there. I won't go far. But all I'm trying to say is that Galamsey way. Yeah, Pompi Sika. If we used 6 years, now you're fighting Galamsey, and yet 21 months, I can't beat my baby. Because you've been in power for like 6 years now. You couldn't do anything with all the deployments you had, military, police, whatever. Who would say task force? Sponsorship. 20 months I can't beat my father Galamsey. What are we doing? There's not. So for me, in fact, at a point we said we are giving them an alternative. Galamsey forum. We are giving them an alternative training. Yeah, they almost call UMAT. Where are they? So does it mean till now they've not graduated? If they have, what have we done to them? So you see, we need to interrogate NEMA government. You see, it's not like we are dumb. We are not dumb. How far? Did you train all of them? If yes, then you want more. Because day in and day out, I'm saying no still like cost, Western, if anything, Central, Eastern, I mean, it's all over. And now we are saying, I think they say we are bringing Japan force to come and train us on how to. I read it somewhere in the news. So for me, I'm saying we've worked on it. We've done so many expositions. We have discussed it here. We've discussed it on several occasions here. And if say idea about it here, but so Bobie, I'm saying look, maybe it's in a one AC. We have to, if we want to really act on Galamsey. Go Flagstaff House and Jubilee House or this and money because Freeport Banty is not mere a person. I mean, in the party. Yeah. You understand? A whole professor. So, all your interview, no, OT, or see, he plans to have a detailed conversation on this. So, what he just said was just prelims. Or see, he plans to have a whole session on this Galamsey thing. And on one will see Flagstaff House, and we know them. What has happened to them? So somebody to come and say, "So, baby, I don't believe in it again." Now we've given up.
Anyway,
honestly.
Anyway, convener for vote for NDC, Orachi Vine as well. So, to end it, Orachi Vine, what is the next move? Vote for NDC. What is the next move? Now, I'm going for college kakra.
You, Kwabena, me dance pa, me dawasi. I mean the next move when you there or they engage other groups are or my na yaman crofota. So, Kwabena, be one day exposes are edit to go high. My other stations work and once them. My panelists work by with the home. You'll be surprised there. Ona will be the busy schedule and need humanity on tape. He doesn't see the need for the changer. I mean, and other people here can want some there. That be because look, it doesn't matter which party I want to. It doesn't matter baby more papa fee. But more thing in there. One kasawa braboku for kasimbi maybe also chawasi not to about check it.
Yeah.
Now, does it matter? Party to a man, another more here in the banner tone or the Fahudi the Babro. Fahudi in the in your wasum green, I saw na koye jumanaba. In the BBI Basa, if you have a former minister or environment for science and whatever, no to boy nano no kadeo. We have people away even at the press. It's a serious matter.
At the presidency,
it's a serious matter.
Yes, serious.
Very serious. And you need to get people to hear, and then they will ask you that, Tivani, are you sure of what you are saying? Then you pull a document probably for the person to see an arm and pictorial evidence. Next line of action. First, there are a lot of men of God. The new patriotic party. Wo you su hon. When you didn't come on, wonya GDB there. Missima will paint President Akufo-Addo na MPP. Ne who be here there. And who men of God no grow room rebia. Wababon pay na wama one crop for so aja tum there. Christ Bilba. Sana Satan. The men of God in nan. Or the anyone didn't come on. Some selected ones. Now what I say why the need for the change. For them to understand the end. Say kochapo na senkrofumpo nye djuma nyen wetum obetu title nyankopon ho manyankopon ama obia then it thank you Bobie sana ye djuma dodo ye won krofo a wo entertainment sector ye dina na dem krofo no entertain won nzi Bobie ma ban na nkrofo ye nyinde o ye mfa kakra bi ni enhye won afumpo Nkrofo brand kra na ye madam faces in one kande government here and them here entertainment kro nyi here ye day na day to them entertainment sector those who matter vote for NDC you feel already engage them in painful na ye church not just engaging them now circle but we have to get them to understand why they have to vote for the National Democratic Congress Miss Mobeya changing na NDC painful quarters war yen yen so yen ada roma kakra ye de boa wa
ebe trigger akofo
once abeka na Galamsey site small scale miners na genuinely ebinum na wo ye one small scale mining na Galam stop ukosizi binum won gold one equipment dan no me to the area from bomb so say excavator what am I doing with excavator but microphone one excavator so ayo ana true or false so the microphone nyina no ebinum wa pa ba ma na adwen crying there say be o man cry no nitre mu aye dinti ma mintra baby na me dream ho abra emmi as a member of NDC me san me gidi there party obotu mu aba no abaye ndema yi na me san ye convener for them group yi. I strongly believe there or there you find the time na them grouping see nyina no yetum ye boa party no by engaging them for them to know there is the need for that change and this impanyimfo no work reasons ni binyi then imagine there wo video na ebo video ni kire them grouping ma them group no world professor na needing crab wo onankasare ti wona sum no hu onenyu odo there prof no rekade obi wo Flagstaff house oye mining oye Galamsey na che de nyimpa na owo oboase another owo edunkwa ono feed nka president no hu son no
what the message that one
thank you obenya change of mind
what the message that one so now the point is you are carrying the message to the doorstep of the people.
Yes, we believe that there is a need for them to vote for the NDC but you just don't say vote for the NDC. And to this pressure group, what it does in there, it gives you reasons why you should be able to happenings in the country, promises, failure. Oche de dem yimpan onto menye na at the past aba na no na mi obi di nkomo na me say see you decide they ever start if in 1992 cry OP ya baka because time 1992 1996 NDC ejuman ebinum kra man krofuji the NDC no e kakai. In the obishe suit, they be a white inside, or she glasses, or your kakaism be a. The person will get to understand based on the man ye church which and this is what
I hope I hope I cry from Citizen Show. Yes, so you per se you volunteer near your media partners if you don't mind. And more engagements beyond baby we are ready to carry it, discuss it here and make sure baby could be answered the cameras a bit more.
Bobie, I say one camera menu a jam about President Akufo-Addo to me Jini point into the crack also respond. Na ye file my you do a craft to ajian to. Mate, that was it. Yeba obeji our too.
Any day.
Onyamio, I would me juju. Oh, hey Bobie.
Yeah. Okay, minyanya
ni parliament obisi. Hey, ato.
Okay, so live on our 100.5 Citizen Show 03022088 8090. Yadim komo bebre. Tell me your thoughts. Let's share your thoughts. What do you think? And yemane doso. Yenim komo. Top Choco. Oh frana oma Top Choco dino ka utrim. Ya Toby. Hello?
Commander.
Yes sir.
Yeah, Commander uni aikwa pa Manchester.
Me pa cho yanko.
Yo Commander nyakupo nshira o panelist nyakupo nshira o party which is bane nyakupo nshira o ene akuma pa because enke you be anka mingi mi so betere no so be party ejuma biom ba wetime nya akuma pa tel na wo ye party ejuma nyakupo nshira o chief nyakupo nshira o bane na o panelist o moka no hono nyakupo nshira o munyina je Commander wo hwe roto sensem na no na wo kano and no na wo kano pese because wo hwe sa we roto sensem ma okobraniti mi de no boso no da kwa potwem abra one come copy another one copy permission from parliament am ya approve am na sa na we twem no that before we say this ye papa we say in the form ra kwanso na ye gi esika free no because wa court financial law to the state because I no more we be na ye kasa more we no more na say omo form ra nya free because of omo nya to me as to be from semuti no mu di 2 million ye dey bro adia emra bo ho ban emre na mu di adwuma wa na wo de wan kasa wo tumi na wo ko gu sa de na fe de wo twa ho sa wo da de ne ba wan kasa wo sa wo ko so financial loan to the state say do edina mra kwa so na ye di sika free because o man ka na sika kwa do wo tai abraham kasa e ko ba de sama wa ma wo kwa na abasa dia and so is excellency the great drama de ma ba no be yo matenia and say ye di sika every type of because wa ma ye kwa ya say am ye sika entimi fa repair ye kwa ni ti and say ye di sika free do coming 2024 2025 me da say commander
me da say top choco simen can choose or the top choco chocolate spread aba or the top choco chocolate spread 3 in 1 no so aba a man for any be hello
Bobie
aja
mama fa okasa fidie so na men ka kire honabo ashama se bebi onam bia mi di nechi obo adwuma oboa asedun ketia say ye beboa na ya di Ghana foundie for the second time na inshallah Ghana foundie independent no ye beje Bobie unim tem bia wo programmer o kasa fa MPP for ho abotam asena ma tinya o kana se abotam no say MPP about power 2017 basin there. And maybe on that to Ghana for Mudi poor, my young Mudia in Nano. Who come deep now to analyze there? It doesn't make sense. To say now, never Samakan. What has Roto? Foreigners, and I'm told, Mundio Muska. And I would elect the bread, young Ghanaians, say young Safa, may get elect. One record COVID by COVID, you are like you nearby yourself on any now. What COVID levy? At Margana for saying, as such a COVID fund, and then what the road to Babio. I mean, that share MPP and I'm going to appear a bit more. Finally, Mesro, Mitia or listener because would on phone Yabro, and I will listen about for Germany or so better program nobody.
Mate me da say Tabia Eba Center almost some the Tabia Eba mixture ba and a Tabia Eba capsules Ghana for so one you be at one share ya dear Bekun Hedo.
Hello.
Part of first of everything. Okay, Yanko, you see.
Bobie wa say me ka share down say soldier for mo ha terrorizing for one say go pre chama sama chama I can't say young
all right, young of another caller on the line, a quick one. Hello. Paja first of everything.
Bobie and Pacho, any Ashabi because I feel why.
Ashabi Yanko.
Bobie, my memoir about what you are passing on Kwa Obo. I see my near Japan since I was starting here back in Cameroon. And I'm paying for more studios on the bomb of us. Hey, now Bobie, why am I so I'm doing one in Texas and Chennai to my Muau? Do more than I was a cook out of India, Kilo for that Omune Bumai Ukumari. Uncle the kind someone any father can miss last year, you know, I jagger. I know I'm a quarter of Mabaka Ghana, and you say a Panay at the road to the Chamun the King to Pine. Nande no tu such a Jamaica to find that will be beside before. Wow, thank you for your money, Ghana the Bokau, Ghana the shoe, Ghana the what Japan, they doesn't care. They went to America because you'll be on more normal Ghana and Kanya. But you'll be able to and then a Modeba, why would you and this Modeba? Samuel wrote to us through Namode, silence is for 2 fuel, slices man, the food and the and then let's Namu get into 14 now. Here they find Bobie, I don't blame them. That be the one this is what and Ghana for because you can't Ghana for the football to be perfectly with Ghana for. She knew one part and no other was and I mean no Casas at no Casas. And then we're going to make a DPR that is for Suano Musu and now one of our assessment to craft for you to send the room via atom. Bobie and the Minuka, who put them to Akawa, other young one tap, and ask them. And the BPR say, you better people to say. So, one is that Jessica James, or Mucho Muta, yes, I got a card, and about this, you have a right to say, I got a card, or the other, the Babina, Now we don't want to say, oh, now from Potampo,
Mambu, floral tissues been cancer say or the floral disposable handkerchiefs aba. Na nye no kwa facial tissue no ehia pa wona mekrom na the be people onim kama the a floral toilet rolls aba napkins and towels the abegu dwa so ne bo no da fom papa pa nso hello but your first of everything
Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah Commander Buham Epacho Mimi Tutupachi Ashima Suba Kanavle Masumo Taifa Openi na hunte say
Boko
and he said the Uja Uni ne Papa Muni
Chama me what the next 4 minutes to go
Mate and Chateau Enkoma Israel Susuli Wadome Kwabena the incoming PC Nakoponsha Honorable Israel Nana Kwabena me she nyame wawa if you say empenia ka sembia to so osoma nkwaku so mo nkoye enoma adwuma nsunsan so ya na obeye ana se opan ho asem e de wonam kuja aginamo a eti se de wankasa ode enchene akwako ginampo ano de agu nsium sa wo yankwan ekoni diem enti sankient mi nyai Ghana enfan hye kejetia ajano 1 ajano 2 4 winsa se omumebu o man Ghana na kesi sen ana mo akwata Mr Englishman utimi gina o man ni nyina nim ka kire yen se toll booth enya de ehu hia na ma traffic e ma driver for boka yen free on fa e-levy mra yante chino yante jano ena de wo san ko fa toll booth aba na e-levy no mu twam ana eno tena ho we akromfo su ene o moban atutu bottom for armed robbers ena se che o mu man senke sa esi den ana dia utimi tintasi ogu na wasa do ketremafa enya kofo na ka kire se uko IMF a e kire se wadwene nya adwuma nti uko pa adwena ba bebu man esi sen ana omu tintasi ogu from sade omu ketremasa sedi it tells you so omu ye nchia omu nimde omu ya maman bi na omu gu nipa so a omu di nipa nya na ka hwe oman de momo oman agija oman asi apeni ato ape na mo to ayampia kenu foriata emu via Ghana skanyina ya Abandon Bank of Ghana and a data bank and a Timiji Ghana loan.
All right, 10%
we have a catcher say we have Jumama Ghana on Jacketia or soon a Becca.
That's Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinics here in for bright soja capsules, bright garlic plus capsules. Amount. Na ya kanisa no amwa adwan ko a wan hwe na yare edunya. Quick credit for sugusua mabosia no den. Hello.
Hello, Bobie.
Yes sir.
Ya men shrao. Ya mention with my pie and Ghana mine. Why listen Ghana ya too. Bobie, ye bibia says I'm for him and yes, I can imagine share the same. Na abende in our teach Ghana friend and Neku Fadwa bank. Mr. Grace was from your 19. Na Master Makame can me stand and this to fool. Nearby about trauma 5 bears. John Mama no wear broad by Ghana or mine. Interest gate wash warm ye John Mama if 1 2 man yet dry and Miss Boba in your day. If you John Mama there, Ghana you that for top. And Bobie Darcy.
Give us Herbal Center. You don't must say an annual pa Eclipse collateral, and so you don't must say an annual and a city Herbal Center live on Accra 100.5. Hello, God.
I'll now move on to an issue of importance to the registration process. That is the question of eligible documentation.
The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with. And they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with. And they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir, the nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time, and
I'm offering myself for public office at this time because I appreciate the enormity of the task ahead, owing to the level of damage that has been done to our country by this government. And I also know that